Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. This is the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 6 Grand Finals match between Spec and Boo. This is the second match between Spec and Boo this tournament, as they faced in the winners finals or winners semi-finals, where Spec unfortunately lost and got knocked down to lower bracket finals, where he ended up beating Trev in a rematch to get back up to this position again. So if Spec wins the race today, we will be having a grands match tomorrow at the exact same time, and if Boo wins, then it is the end of the tournament and the champion will be crowned. I hope you guys are excited as we are today. I'm Shannon, I'm the restreamer, seed roller, and one of your trackers for this lovely race this evening. In the commentary box we have Brando and Neuronomicon, and my two lovely co-trackers. I've got Saber and Tomaltalk. Thank you guys for joining today. I'm going to hand it over to the commentators. Enjoy.
Thank you very much,
I'll see you
Shan.
guys later.
Thanks so much, Shan. Yes, the prophecy foretold it. After all of this bracket, after all of these matches, all this insane content here on MR, on ZSR, we are back to the number 1 and 2 seed. Number 1 seed Spec, the upset party here, against number 2 Boo, with the advantage having had no losses this entire bracket. Definitely proven that they could take it all. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Spec, having been knocked out by Boo, as Shen said, it's back for the rematch.
Looks like we're off.
Oh, Deku on the clock tower. Oh my god, we were so distracted in the booth earlier. We were talking about a bunch of random stuff. Did not even catch that. So, Spec has gotten Deku. It seems like Boo is not feeling like they can do much with that right away, so they're going to go ahead and do a fairy opener. And now I saw a heart piece on Cafe. I did not happen to catch what the other item was on Cafe.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see it myself. Boo getting up there very nicely. A little yump there, but you know, up there nonetheless.
Just for a brown chest, it's going to be a heart piece. And as chat points out, yes, Observatory is in Logic. The rare Deku opening of Observatory, logically.
Alright, so
And Boo will put up that Deku.
everyone has Deku right now. So where's the logical play? You just got Deku. Where are you going?
I mean, for me, that seems like an early South play to me. You know, you try to find some way of either cheesing your way or legitimately getting your way to Deku Palace.
100% agree. And it looks like Spec's gonna be doing some outdoor cleanup while Boo does some indoor.
We're gonna find Cafe Mask here on the ferry. So if you're savvy, you could set up Midnight Meeting right away, which is logical. Maybe that's what the seed wants. Well, yes, Observatory is open with just Deku, and the reason for that is there is a Deku flower in Termina Fields that allows you to get over the fence. Was that a Kana Graveyard?
Yes, it was.
How many? I missed it.
I think it just had one.
Okay, that's also Zora Cape
Zora?
1,
Yep.
Stone Tower Temple Foolish. We also have Zora Cape 1 again.
One.
And Boat Archery has not required magic. Now that, notably, that is not magic locked magic as far as we can tell right now.
Huh. Just gotta say the music is going hard on Boo's screen.
Definitely. Beaver Race being dead. Who's showing us kind of a North Termina Field opener.
So we're gonna collect some quick release here. Spec getting unlucky, a couple of those jump slashes. This giant flying pineapple is the worst when it comes to like its hitboxes. They're insane. Ooh, okay, something here for Spec though.
Seahorse is being dead, and Keg on P-Hat.
Everyone crack the keg. Let's go.
Yeah, so thinking about this magic... Oh, Termina Field having 2 important items. What have we found in Tournament Field so far? Just the keg.
Yeah, just keg, right?
So far. Thinking about this magic on boat archery, the main way for, because we've just found Deku, the main way for it to be magic locked is if all the bows are behind magic somehow. That's a tall order. Or if Sonata is magic locked. That's probably more likely.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so Boom is back outside now. We'll pretty much swap places. Spec is going to look on the inside, cleaning up. Here comes the tingle, the popper. Nice. It's always nice to see that first try. Let's see what Tingle has for us. A bomb chew for 40. Well. All right. So we're about just over 4 minutes in. We already have a Deku mask. I mean, there's cafes. Keg is on the board. I'm sure they're both going to grab Keg here in just a moment. Not a bad start, honestly.
Yeah, and you know that keg, that's already a lead. As well as the combination of Deku mask and Cafe mask. I wonder who's going to rep Midnight Meeting.
Very nice color on Spec's Deku. I don't know, something about that white.
There's a Swamp Deed on the Postman.
Oh, I just missed that. Okay. Nice timing on Spec's screen. Really lining it up perfectly.
Yeah.
That's like the small little like optimizations that really just like give you that little bit of like extra time instead of just waiting, for example. So Boo gets his Keg banana.
Definitely. What was I gonna say? In these settings, just to reiterate for chat because it's important to see, the Keg song is not randomized. So we will not be worried about Romani's game, but instead what we do have are 2 of the cows in ranch. All 3 cows in ranch. So that's really what the Keg unlocks, other than Keg Castle and maybe some spicy like bomb logic if we're getting really spicy. But there's nothing else behind Keg, if I recall correctly, right? Keg Trio could be a thing.
Yeah. A little dance with Gomez.
To answer your question in chat, Cave is the area with... Well, there's likes in both areas. Cape is the area with Beaver Rays.
Yeah.
Spec gonna be the first to show us reservation here.
Just some money.
Nada.
I wish I got paid for making a reservation. That'd be nice. Yeah,
underwater, there's likes underwater in both areas. With a heartbeat. Oh, with the check, yes. The like check is in Cape.
Yeah. I always just think of Cape as that's how you enter like the Zora's like actual domain.
Yep. Very true.
Okay, so Spec just backflipped over a small child, and we're in the sewers.
Yep, and once again, this is logical with Deku Mask.
Yeah, that's right, actually. Ooh, nice little side hop there on Specs. I haven't seen that before. That was a really nice movement.
Yeah, no, the movement in there is kind of fun as human. You get it right.
Yeah, why is this song fire on Booze? I don't know what's going on. This is crazy.
Got some great music today.
This is insane. Alright, so Booze getting some bombs.
What's the heart piece? Meanwhile, in observatory, we milk. Oof, buffering.
All right, so Spec is creeping over here, looking. Let's see what the moon is crying today.
Right, I think my streams are caught up again. It's still milk. Yeah, we saw the pedestal. Did I totally disconnect? I apologize.
Yeah, I think you did for maybe a moment. It's good to have you back.
Okay.
Kana Fairy, Gray Fairy's nothing. All right, cool.
All right.
So Chateau Romani, no, sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think Chateau Romani really tastes that much better than regular milk?
You know, I have a funny feeling that Chateau Romani tastes like kind of like eggnog a little bit, actually.
You know what? Yeah,
like
maybe
a very like
thicker,
milky,
or
or maybe
interesting.
like. No, what's actually milk based? Horchata? Is horchata milk based?
Yeah, right. That doesn't have like a little cinnamon in it or something.
Yeah, but it's like just something really fancy. The eye roll from Spec at nothing being on.
Ooh.
Why? Oh wait, no. He already did reservation. He's setting up midnight meeting. He's eye rolling, I guess, because he's doing a cycle 1 midnight meeting, and I guess he doesn't like that.
Yeah, normal milk is just eggnog. And yeah, it's got horchata. Yeah, that cinnamon goodness. Oh, it's absolutely incredible.
No,
Yeah, it is strongly
honestly,
implied.
I think in universe, yeah, they figured out a way to get like alcohol out of milk.
Yeah.
And that's
I
the
mean,
whole
that
thing.
is a thing you can do in real life as well. And you can see at the milk bar, everyone acting rather, inebriated.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait, you can do that in real life?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I believe there's certain places in Eurasia and even, I think the Vikings as well found ways to like get alcohol out of milk. And there's a couple ways you can do it.
Huh.
Can we also skip Wart in real life? No, unfortunately, it's a battle we all must go through.
Spec not looking very happy right now. He is like, where are my items?
Yeah, there's also some interesting dialogue between Romani and Cremia on their final night. Should you save them and everything's fine? Cremia's like, oh, we're going to share some special milk with you. You'll have a drink with me right before bed. Kind of implying that, we're going to try to forget about some of these things and just, enjoy our final night. Nice time on Specs, though. For a
Mirror Shield out of
Wow.
logic. So keep that in mind, chat. We'll have to see where that bunny hood ends up being.
And Boo is going to
For
get
that mirror
it back
shield.
to back here.
Get the cow drunk and then milk the cow. What?
Okay, nice. So they both have the mirror shield. Overall, pretty much following more or less the same route as we go through this early game, which, I would expect. Both their movements spot on, both their pathing is spot on. Like, they're not going to be making any big deviations just yet.
Yeah, slightly different openers, but as Section would say, they're both going for the 15-minute grandma. Not really doing anything too crazy. Road to Southern Swamp, however, has nothing. 0 things. Do not do anything there. Did I just miss what was in Swordsman School? What's in Swordsman School?
I didn't think anything.
Okay. Oh, was it $20? I think it was $20.
Yeah, that was some paltry amount of rupees. All right. Boo takes out some Dodongos. For the bow?
Okay, there's a bow.
Spec was just there, I swear, just moments ago. Did they never go in? I guess not. Wow, okay. The Spec's just about to get that bow.
You have to start to wonder about that magic. If Sonata is not magic locked, then we might still be going for boat archery. The other magic could be in a much worse place.
Spec, unfortunately, missing one of those jump slashes of the Dongo, twisting around just slightly too early, giving Boo a slightly cleaner fight, and then you can just see Boo maybe just that slight little bit ahead right now.
Boo having earlier in-game time did not set up Midnight Meeting as far as I recall, or did they?
Actually, yeah, I don't think they did.
Instead, going to just go squeeze in a... Oh, shut up, Arcticuma. It's not a Majora. It's going to squeeze in a West push here before Old Lady. Meanwhile, Spec is coming right up on that time. You're going to try to get a couple more Gossip Stones. So at this point, correct me if I'm wrong, I have 3 Importance hints so far. I have 2 Foolish hints, and I have 4 Always hints. Chat pointing out that Bo being in Termina Field could be our 2-star item there.
Shan saying they lost track the moment they found a keg, which is a very common issue that we need to talk about.
Shan, don't admit that.
Yeah, don't admit it on stream. Come on.
We were just telling you how important you are.
Also, I have no idea what song this is either on Boo's screen, but it's just, it's again, fire.
Well, blink and you miss it. Coast Tingle has a bomb bag, so that gets rid of my other theory that maybe Keg was our explosive somehow. Instead, that bow is going to lead to bombs, and bombs might be something important here. By the way, Spec did get the bow off of Todongos. That did happen.
Did you see that? No way did that just happen on Boo's screen. Did his arrow intersect with the slingshot bolt? No way.
Somebody's going to need to run that back and check.
What just happened on
Boo's
Boo's
screen?
screen?
No idea how that missed. Old Lady's going to give us a postman's hat.
Oh my god.
Spec is annoyed. He is not happy.
Okay.
I guess I'll check the post box. It's a bean! So beans are in play.
Okay, and on Boo's screen, don't worry. These are felt-tipped arrows. They're very soft. They're like they're not actual arrows he's using.
Yep, definitely.
Okay.
Spec gonna grab bank 2 right quick, or bank 1 rather. And then I assume go check Midnight Meeting. Meanwhile, Boo gonna retrace to Observatory and find nothing but milk. Unless that was a gilded chest. No, it's not.
Okay, so wow, this has been a pretty jam-packed opener. Like, we're like just over 15 minutes in, and yeah, there's a ton going on.
Definitely. And Boo definitely looking out, finding those bombs. We'll see what they choose to do with those. What do you think pushes Spec to the west?
I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't go west earlier. To be quite frank, I mean, I think I'm just gonna.
Spec can't get west without bombs? What do you mean? What do you mean? Holy!
Okay.
Holy hook shot!
Okay. Boo just hook shot himself into the lead with, or she just hook shot themselves into the lead with that incredible hook shot. Now they have bombs. Now they have hook shot. That's wow. They're just standing there going like, did that just happen?
Okay, so now what? The seed is in Boo's hands, I think. At least this early game. Meanwhile, Spec going to advance to day 3 with Grandma. Oh, but Boo still has to get their 18-minute-old lady out of the way. Spec wants to do mini games?
Interesting, interesting. Oh, man. So, reminder, where was Bombs?
Bombs were on west, in the west, in Coast, on, I believe, the first Tingle purchase. So technically it is also in Twin Islands. No, sorry. Technically it's also in Milk Road, but that's still bow locked. It's still projectile locked.
Yep.
And the projectile is also what led to... Yeah, the bow definitely making itself seem 2-star, because the bow from Termina Field opened both of those items, the hookshot and the bombs.
All night. Interesting.
All night on day 3, dude! Oh,
wow.
He's smiling now. He thinks that's funny.
Wow. A little bit of a slap in the face, but okay. All right, here at Milk, they're probably going to get bombs here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't buy those. And we'll see one check that Boo did not get to see. The other check on Coast Tingle being Pendant of Memories, so not relevant at this time. You will get that
there's
bomb bag.
So they can grab Hookshot whenever they want, whenever he catches all the Bomber kids. But instead, Boo over here is going to Swamp.
Yeah, I think it's high time you do that, because if you have the projectile to kill the Big Octo, that's a song check.
We also saw Boo picking up a ton of beans.
Yeah. How many beans did they pick up?
I think honestly, just one. I just really like beans.
Yeah. I think, yeah, because Boo would have also checked the post box, right? To get the first bean.
Yeah. So they both should have beans now.
Yeah, but they don't have a bottle. So what would the bean be for?
I don't know.
If it is Vanilla Sonata, then you just get magic.
And Zoe, that does... I believe that is credits that Boo had. The credits portion of the Milk Bar.
Yeah, I think somebody made a separate track that was just like a looping version of like the credits music.
Oh, nice. Oh, Boo. Had a little bit of a scary moment there. Was able to get on that. Very nice.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that in music releases. Couples mask on Gorman Race.
Of course these two brothers have the couples mask. I knew there was something fishy going on here.
Boo not even breaking a sweat here in Deku Palace. I feel like no matter how much I practice this place, it's still just stupid.
Yeah, Boo doing a really nice job, recovering well, and...
It's Vanilla Sonata!
Wow.
Yo!
Kirby fan in the truest sense of that word, bromance. Anyway, moving on.
You have to wonder. Hey, I didn't call it. Somebody in chat said it first. I gotta be honest. Somebody in chat said it first. But
Echo was his little horn there. That's fantastic.
But yeah, you just go get your magic off boat archery. I don't even think you even worry about, and of course it'll be interesting to look later about where it is, but you don't even worry right now about where that other magic is. You just get the one off boat archery. Just go do it.
All right, so Boo going down here to go talk to the Bean Man. What's your favorite kind of bean?
What's my favorite kind of bean?
Yeah.
I like pinto beans personally.
Pinto beans. I'm a big fan of garbanzo beans.
Garbanzos are pretty alright.
So I think Boo now has 2 beans.
Oh!
Cannellini
Bucky is
bean.
so correct. Bucky is so correct. You have to be able to save the witch in order to do boat archery. So you need a bottle. So technically, we don't have access to magic quite yet. We still have to kind of wonder where the other magic is. But in Boo's position, when you're in this early in the cycle, there's not really any harm in opening the temple early and worrying about the witch later, because you could very well run into that magic. You could very well run into the other magic. Now, you'll miss the normal Komei check, but we don't know that anything's there. We have no indication yet, Zoe, that the will is dead. Spec really curious about Cape Grotto here.
Nice movement on Specs.
Oh, Spec getting a peek there. Did you see that? Because I did not.
I did not, no.
That's so hard to spot.
It's impressive. I figured that's what they were trying to do, but I didn't know that was... You could actually see it from there. I'm gonna guess it was nothing.
Shan rolled the seed.
No. I mean, oh, okay.
Boo choosing not to do this just yet.
And Spec is now going to chase some kids down, and they should be able to get that hook shot.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm not really sure what is fueling Spec's decision making right now. I think if I were him, I would be in the South right now. So...
Right? I mean, but we did see that hint that, like, maybe there wasn't anything down there that you wanted. Interesting. Okay, we have Deku Mask. Why not?
Yeah, when you put it that way, I do understand, like, rushing Zora Cape to see what's there, but as far as, like, going out of the way to do mini games, I don't really get that right now on day 3. But okay, now Spec just looked like he had like a light bulb moment, a eureka moment. So maybe he just put some puzzle pieces together.
Maybe.
Yeah, he put something together. He's not happy about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions going on in that box right now. I'm trying to think.
An entire face journey going on at Spec's side right now. Boo also gonna do some mini games right now.
Okay, so now they're in some bomb skip ball. Probably my favorite of the mini games.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty fun.
Ooh. Ooh, the triple alert.
No.
Oh my goodness. All right. Overall, these baskets are very forgiving. There's like, they feel like quicksand. They're gonna guide your bomb into the basket, but getting some unlucky throws.
Meanwhile, on Spec's side, we do see that Deku Playground yields a Picto Box. The seed continuing to tell Spec to go south. Spec may also just be trying to figure out the Bowath, or the Termina Field Way of the Hero, and just chasing down these bow checks.
Okay, Spec with the couples mask gonna go in. Let's see what we get from this.
How do you do that Deku side hop down the stairs? I keep trying to do it.
It's weird because the camera's all wonky. You gotta press the wrong angle. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
but Spec getting the great fairy sword there. Oh, Oh, there it is.
Did Boo invert?
That's right. Shan's excited. Lemons may be in the future. Interesting. Spec opting not to shoot and just chase down. Probably just like, yeah, as a faster way to get over here. Spec doing some more shooting gallery. Oh, going to town shooting gallery. I don't know why. I always had way more trouble with town shooting gallery than swamp myself.
Yeah, no, rolling for that kid is faster, I found out, because you have to you don't have to shoot as many arrows.
Okay.
You don't have to stun him as many times. The only reason not to do that is if you want to continue, you don't want to drop, you want to continue to the chest.
You might be watching Spec screen going, why is Spec shooting the blue ones? Aren't you like only supposed to shoot the purple ones? Again, time-saving measures. Very, very professional.
Spec definitely showing his confidence by shooting that many this early, though. Like, I usually wait.
Right.
Because again, if you shoot the blue ones, then the game will end faster because you only need 40 points instead of the full 50 to get the check. So if you shoot the blue ones, then it'll end the timer faster.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
But I usually wait until I'm closer to 40 to worry about that because I don't want to accidentally miss them and run out of time.
We're fine. We're
okay,
fine.
He's got it though. Spec's a professional. And his reward is a refund.
Wow, way to go. I think I just saw the soul drain out of Spec as that happened.
Yeah, it's so funny how, in terms of the archery minigames, you've got Swamp, you've got Town 1, which is pretty easy, but then you've got Swamp 1 and 2, which are like the kind of the same difficulty. If you can do Swamp 1, you basically can do Swamp 2. And then Town 2 is the hardest one. It's
For
so
sure.
hard.
Boo, with some Moo Mask. Is this Final Fantasy X on Boo's? Nice pick.
Boo showing us Woodfall Temple. So far found just a Romani mask in there on the turtle checks. Not looking at the fairies yet. At least that I've seen. Okay, gonna check this one here. Oh, nice.
Time to take out some Frauge.
Spec finding nothing in staff room. Is that a big chest?
Yeah.
I think that's a big chest on tower.
Okay.
It looks pretty big anyway.
Yeah, well, they're about to get hook shot, so they should.
Yeah, so they can go check it. Yeah.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Nice job.
He's like, oh, really?
Oh my god, these misses on Boo's screen. What's happening? Wow. I swear, 5 of those shots didn't register properly. That was insane.
Just target him.
All right, Boo.
Maybe it wasn't a big chest.
God!
Just target him, Boo.
Insane.
Maybe it wasn't a big chest because Spec is now taking that hook shot and going west again to coast. See what they decide to do with that. Oh yes, really concerned about that Cape Wath, as we found out, or as they demonstrated. So gonna go check the beaver chest. Gonna go see about Like. And I mean, I kind of understand his position at this point. If you are this committed to the Wath, you gotta like fully follow through. You cannot suddenly be worried about progression.
Because a quick reminder, we're about 30 minutes in. It is Spec versus Boo. And of course, we mentioned it earlier, but it bears repeating. Spec was defeated by Boo in the final round of the winner's bracket. Dropped down to losers. They fought their way through and won, and is back to face Boo again in the grand finals. And you can see a lot of like emotion on Spec's face. Just like, you can see like, this is it. This is make or break. They have to win here if they want to move on.
Spec finding the final foolish hint. It's a canyon. And here's our gold trim chest. Bunny hood for the mirror shield.
Wow.
After just finding out that Canyon is dead, last chance for it to be this.
Anything down there?
Light arrows.
Oh, there is. There is.
Okay, so that'll be our Wath.
Okay, that's an important one. Oh, nice on Boo's screen. Harder than it looks.
Yeah, so as chat is pointing out and confirming, the light arrows basically redundify that mirror shield. Both just by their nature and by being in the same area, but with only one of them being hinted important. So the light arrows is obviously going to be 2-star because you need light arrows to beat the game. And so pretty much everything that mirror shield locks is either opened by light arrows anyway, or it's not going to be important. So yeah, like chat is saying, the castle song is going to be storms or something else not important. Anything else that is mirror shield opens that light arrows does not.
Gold chest after gold chest here. Ooh.
And Gibdo mask here.
Gibby's on the board.
I'm not totally sure that I've been catching everything that Boo has been finding.
Yeah, pretty much got it all. Ooh,
letter to cafe.
Wow. So, this place has been packed with stuff that may or may not be useful.
Yeah, for sure. We found a cow mask, we found letter to cafe, we found Gibdo. What else did we find in here?
I think that was the big stuff. Oh no. Oh no. A little sloppy, but
that's
nice
alright. There's
recovery.
plenty of strats in here, especially if you have hook shot.
Yeah. Oh no! I hate these dragonflies with every fiber of my being. I just want to let everyone know that these are the worst enemies.
Spec finding the other boat archery hand, reminding us that we still don't have access to magic yet.
Very nice shot there.
All right, at the 36-minute mark, Boo is going to be the first one to beat a dungeon. Chat pointing out we have all the tools for Andrin Cafe. We have Cafe Mask, we have Letter to Cafe, we have Pendant of Memories.
And like a machine, Boo just unlocking Odalwa into non-existence.
Have we seen an earlier dungeon clear than this in Season 6?
I don't know. 30? That's fast. That's usually, you're going to wait till about an hour in.
It's pretty fast, yeah.
Wait, who's talking about Oreo Reese's? Is it more Oreo or more Reese's? That's the question.
And Elegy being on Blue Warp there.
Here's something for Spec. Unfortunately, no bottle
Ocean
for Boo.
Deed.
We can't take that princess with us this time.
Now, if any piece of paper belonged in the toilet this seed, it's that Ocean Deed. Because we know that Canyon is dead. To reiterate for chat, Bunny Hood was on Cape Beaver Ledge, which we then found the light arrows on Like, so we know that the light arrows is important, and we know that the Bunny Hood leading to Mirror Shield is unimportant.
Boo trying to go for this blind shot. It's pretty tough, but getting it. Spec going for some blind day 3 hops here. I think day 3 is probably the easiest to do blind. Yeah, no problem.
I got pretty good at day 1 and day 3. Day 2 is the one that I never
Day 2 is
really
weird because
had a lot of practice on.
it's a zigzaggy kind of one.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's truth.
Okay, another chest there. Frog.
Frog.
Okay, so we have the full range kit. We have a lot of stuff, you guys. Alright, so if you're on Boo's side, it's 10 a.m. on day 3. You've beaten Adolwa. Would you rather find the bottle now and be able to do boat archery immediately? Or do you try and wait until next cycle, beat Adolwa again? You can save Kome one time.
Yeah, no, I think waiting would be best. Oh, Spec with Zora Mask. And
okay.
I've never seen someone's little ears go so fast as they try to get out of this house.
On Boo's side, ranged defense is dead.
Okay, so Spec is finishing up.
True, chat points out we don't have Goron, so we can't do day 1 ranch yet. That's the only thing we don't have.
That's correct.
And Skull Kid has a white song.
For Boo. Oh, wow.
Stone Mask. So it wasn't Stone Mask on Cafe, whoever said that.
Peeky, peeky, nothing. Okay.
Boo gonna be able to go up to Canyon with this Gibdo. Does Boo know that Canyon is foolish? I think not. I think that only Spec has read that hint.
Interesting. So I would have said that Boo was kind of like in the lead for a good amount of time, but now Spec got Zora Mask. But I don't know. It's a little closer now.
Yeah, we'll see which thing pays out more, the Gibdo for doing Woodfall early or this Zora Mask.
Yeah, this could hurt Boo. I have a feeling they're going to go out here, at least grab the owl statue so they can come back later, but I don't know what else Boo can do here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Smash 64.
Now they're bringing the tunes.
Not required Moon's Tier on Snowhead Great Fairy. Okay, so on Restream, the only hint that we were missing is one more always hint. Spec gonna find a third item in Terminal Field.
What is it?
Just a heart container.
A whole bunch of
So
love.
still only the keg and the bow for our IC.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Spec, now with Hookshot, now with Zora, going to the Cape.
We do Bio Baba first.
Makes sense. Now that we can.
Nope.
Cool.
Oh, he decides
Grabbing?
he wants that money.
Ah.
He kind of Great Fairy we already had.
Right. Boo on the other hand, is Boo going for the Tingle Check? Has Boo seen these Tingle Checks?
Yes. One of them should be redundant from Clocktown, and the other one should be redundant from Coast, but that's not what they're doing. She's going to Shrine Grotto. That was a sick recoil.
Mm-hmm. That was nice. Yeah, without Zora Mask, that helps a ton.
Ooh, that made me feel something. Oh, something
Ooh.
here. This is in Foolish Canyon, though. It's a wallet!
Wow, okay.
The bait train begins! What do you do with a foolish wallet? What do you do with a foolish wallet?
You spend a lot of time, and a lot of pain comes out of it, usually. And final day, we're going to... What
Looks like
is
ranch.
Boo doing here? Pendant?
I mean, you have the Bremen mask. You know that there's hint stones here that you haven't read.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you're in Boo's position, you don't know where this Zora mask is. You're feeling kind of stuck after doing your only progression. This isn't a bad play, just going for information. Because I think Spec has read way more hints than Boo. I think Boo is a little bit behind on hints.
Okay, nothing in that room for Spec.
This is Clubhouse games for the DS. And our final hint, Gossip Stone's being dead. Oh man, that's taking me back. I really wish that they had included some of the games that were in this game in the Switch version. There were so many good card games that they just didn't port over. They could have done it easily.
Okay, so Spec a little upset wasting time with Evan here. And I would be too. He just stole your song rights and gave you nothing.
Oh, you know what? I missed what song was on Skull Kid. What song was it? I got distracted.
It was White.
It was White.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the bottle.
Okay.
All right, so
obtained.
Boo can do boat archery this cycle. It was Storms? Okay, thank you. So that probably means healing is in Castle. And Pamela is very dead.
Ooh, another. Oh, there's a bottle up there for Spec.
Oh, wow. He's gonna be able to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Spec.
Conic Canyon is 0
Okay,
important
so
items. Now Boo saw that.
Boo finding out that Canyon's foolish.
Maybe a little too late, but...
See if they can remember what they found there. Wasn't that long ago, so...
Alright, Spec picking up this
Nice.
bottle. And we have lemons.
Beck gonna keep going into Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah, I guess just kind of like keeping light arrows over there for when Spec really needs them.
So notably, Spec having found his own bottle can also now do boat archery. So both our runners could converge again,
Yeah, Boo's
depending on what Spec decides to do.
has some interesting strats on lemons. Like you saw that like Boo delayed starting. She really made sure she knew where the first lemon was, got in the right position. Because you can actually like waste quite a bit of time here, but you know, lemons is a good bit of RNG, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or fortunately.
Thanks very much to Zoe for adding the map, the mini map that shows us where they are.
There are legends who live amongst us.
Indeed. Some of them might be named Zelda. Just some money. Luckily, you got a wallet to hold that money. As Chad is pointing out, yes, Bank 3 is ruled out by this foolish wallet.
No, Axel. No, Axel. I am not saying that. Okay, everything's fine. Right. Let's see how Spec does this fight. There's always interesting fights, but with Great Fairy
Yeah,
Sword, it's
Great Fairy. That honestly, that's
yeah.
that's the most fun use of Great Fairy Sword. I gotta
Wow,
be real.
that's
Is that
insane.
fight? You just.
Okay,
Oh.
so-
Spec. Oh, the lean. Spec being like. Let this be fairy.
oh no.
Oh
Wow.
no.
There is
It's
a lot of
vanilla
pain.
eggs.
There's a lot of pain. Spec has no magic, is getting chewed. Oh my goodness.
No.
He is fish food in here.
Oh.
Oh!
He knows where the health is. All right,
Yeah,
now what you gonna do,
it is.
buddy? You gotta drop that egg if you want to use the bottle. You can sell it, or you can drop it on in the tank.
Yeah, no. At this point, just sell it, get the money, find a nice home, relax. Okay. Nice.
But in order to sell it, you've got to wait until 10 p.m.
Yep.
For some reason, I thought Spec was on day 3, but he's not. He's on day 1, so
Boo.
not a
here.
huge issue.
Nice. Bum,
Boo retracing town archery. We know that this is nothing. Spec finding a gold chest on a hookshot chest.
So I believe this is a Phantom Hourglass. It's interesting. It sounds so similar to Wind Waker.
Very true.
Wait, what is in the
Yeah.
chest? Is it going to be magic? Is it going to be a bottle?
Spec definitely not happy. Knowing as we do that Castle is
Goron.
ruled out. Goron here is nice.
Wow.
We do take that. So now Spec has all 3 transformations. And truly has the full range kit.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even an hour in. All 3 transformation masks by this point. Ton of items. Honestly, still a very good start.
Anyway, yeah, Spec, and knowing as we do that Castle is ruled out, knows that eggs must be done at some point. So finding vanilla eggs was an important piece of information, and it's a disappointing one. But lucking out here with Goron and Captatat.
Spicy in here.
It's getting spicy in here. So we
Wow.
have a lot to do on Spec's side.
Wow.
Still
okay.
haven't done Woodfall Temple.
Uh-huh.
Now we've got to go to Graveyard to find our one important item, which we already checked and found nothing on Kita or in the grotto.
And since we're here, yeah, Spec has Goron. Yeah, let's go down here. While we're here, let's clean up.
Definitely.
So, yeah, wow.
Magic and Sewers, that would be pretty sweet.
that it would.
Chat's asking about a title deed. What title deed are you talking about?
Bum, bum, bum. Final Fantasy VIII world map music? Very nice.
Shan, you're right. Yeah, the song is definitely important. There's not really we know our song layout basically from our hints, so yeah, we kind of know that the song is gonna be what's important.
Some nice move there in Spec's screen as they swim on through. Let's see if they can get this without the bonker. Nice.
Boo going to ignore the pleas of a dying man. And Spec getting us a nice peek here. Oh, that peek looked easy.
Yeah, that was a cool peek.
I could probably do that peek.
It's debatable if it actually saves time. If you just went for it anyway, it would have been faster. But yeah, I don't know.
Because he is just going for this brown chest anyway. For some reason. Is he just kind of muscle memorying around? What's he doing?
Maybe.
Does he see something in? He sees something in there. I didn't quite see what it's in. Yeah. So the ocean deed. Oh gosh, where was that ocean deed? Here's the non-foolish wallet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where that deed was. Nice on Boo's screen. Really nice tech there.
Yeah,
So they're
the
gonna go
Zora
over
was
here.
on toilet hand, so you can tune whatever in for that. I don't recall exactly where the deed was.
I don't know either.
Lens Cave. Oh, you're right. It was in Lens Cave. Thank you, chat. Or Zoe Grotto. It was one of those two. Lens Cave had Mask of Truth, yeah, and a frog. So yeah, it was Zoe Grotto.
Right, so Boo's gonna get the bunny hood
to
here.
hear the bunny hood. And will also see these light arrows, but not able to pick them up.
So they both have, I believe, bigger wallets by this point.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this Final Night music on Boo's screen is fantastic.
Spec gonna pick up a keg and I assume do ranch.
So just as a reminder, you know, Spec has a lot more transformation masks. It may look ahead initially in some ways, but Boo has been to one temple already and has already done, you know, the entire swamp. You know, Woodfall is pretty much, yeah, all done, I think.
Yeah, I think if you're Spec, you are seeing that you're still like well below the hour mark and going, yeah, I don't need to rush my temple just yet, especially since you have important hints still to chase.
And like a lot of items, Spec has is going to make that faster.
The hints just keep leading to each other in kind of an interesting way, like.
So Boo's gonna go fishing for a fish in a very unlikely spot. Oh!
But here comes Boo getting the Zora mask.
Yeah, please get you fresh fish fresh. Don't shop in the toilet.
Yeah, you could say that, Shan. You could say that.
Ooh, Spec lining this up. This one's so much harder than with the bomb shoes, but it is possible. Very nicely done.
Boo finally gonna get part one of the bad news here. Storms on Skull Kid, which means that eggs are required.
Okay. Spec going to the graveyard. Oh.
Yeah, so Spec not going to follow up on Keg right away, I guess? I don't know. If I were Spec, I would be worried about missing the cows, but I guess if you know that only the song is important, then yeah, you have time to do it.
So we get our first glimpse of the under graveyard. Spec here. Check out what's down here.
It's just gonna be one of the songs that we need to beat the game. He's not even gonna check the bats. Doesn't even need to. Just go for the song. You got your Great Fairy Sword. Get in and get out.
A nice triple jump slash.
Yeah.
Be very brave for that. It's a little annoying there in phase 2, but very, very quick fight. Okay, got the song, and we're out of here.
Oh yeah, I love Chapel Run's new hit, Goron the Lullaby.
How crazy would it be if she did release a song called Goron Lullaby, though?
The tattle prompt. Oh, I missed it. Did Boo get the tattle prompt?
I wasn't even looking at Boo's screen, I'll be honest. So Boo is over here.
I'm trying so hard to remember which settings I was getting in, which settings I wasn't.
So we found out there's an important item in Iconic Graveyard, which we were just there. Looks like Spec is going to grab some quick money here.
Was it Scrubs that it was like, yeah, you just have to deal with the tattle prompt, boo-hoo? I think it was.
Is Boo going for this vanilla? Going
Yeah,
through
I mean, if you're on day one, there's not really another way. You just kind of have to go for it. Yeah, if you're a Spec, you're looking at this keg because you already know the bow is the 2-star, but keg still being 1-star is still suspicious. And there's the other magic. There it is.
We've been waiting for it.
So
Spec nodding
that's
his
where
head
that
like, yeah.
was.
Uh-huh.
So we don't need to do boat archery on Spec side.
20, one more.
And speaking of boat archery, Boo has now reset cycle, so now Boo's swamp is still poisoned.
All right, so we are 1 hour in. I want to thank my co-commentator, Neuro, who's been commentating with me. I'd like to thank our trackers, Shan and Tom, who are doing a great job. And of course, shout out to our runners, Spec and Boo, here in the Grand Finals. First of the Grand Finals. Thanks again to Zelda ZSR, of course, for hosting. And yeah, it's been a fantastic race so far. If you had to say anyone was in the lead right now, who do you think it is?
I would have to say it's Spec. You know, I think that full clearing the wads, which is this at this point, it's very clear that that's Spec's for sure strategy here, is just kind of paying out because he's got the Goron mask. He had the Zora mask way earlier. He found the other magic. So I think if you're Spec, you're kind of sitting pretty, and you just need to figure out where your songs are and where your elemental arrows are.
Ooh, and here we are, Spec doing a dog race. Alrighty then, let's see. Of course, we can pretty much all assume Golden wins, but I'm always interested to see how good Blue is going to do. I know we have a lot of Blue lovers in there, and it's really about the opener, and we are off. Blue taking a fantastic lead, Gold falling kind of back. That can hurt. I've seen a couple of races where Gold gets stuck and doesn't make their way up through the pack, which is looking like what's happening now. A little scary for Gold, but hopefully they'll get through. Blue falling back a little bit. Here comes Gold, right by Blue, and okay, and Gold takes that lead just about halfway through. It's fantastic. Can we see a good result here for Blue? Blue getting stuck in the middle of the pack is what we want to see. Gold expectedly taking first place. Here comes the couple of whites and grays, and unfortunately, Blue falling in last place.
One of these days, chat, one of these days, we'll see the glitched Blue Dog victory in MMR. It's just a really slim chance, but you know, if you put enough Blue Dogs in enough seeds, eventually, one of them will produce the works of Shakespeare. I mean,
the works of Shakespeare.
Glitch the race so that Blue Dog wins.
Yeah, if someone gets Blue to win, yeah, it's all over. Just pack it up, Shan, end it.
Yeah, chat. You're so right. Can we get that officially in the rules?
Yeah, so we program it in.
If you glitch,
you just win.
You glitched the race, you just win the seed. Congratulations. Has it happened before? Where's the clip?
Yeah, where's
Show
the
us the
proof?
clip. Where's the
history.
proof? Somebody had to have clipped it, right?
This should be like news. All right. Spec, is it
That's
time
how
for
it was.
some... Oh, nothing here. Okay. So no chess game here for Spec.
So if you're Spec, you're just wondering where Fire and Ice and Ikana Axis are. Now, we know that Ikana Axis is in Woodfall Temple. So he just gotta go there. But if you're Spec...
Oh, no! Wow, fighting likes without magic, like I'm Boo's doing right now, is the absolute worst thing ever. It gives me physical heart pain.
Why didn't you just shoot it?
Because
with a bow.
Professional strats. Oh no!
Boo!
Oh no! Wow, the pain. Maybe they forgot they didn't have magic. I don't know what's going through her mind right now. It's painful to watch.
Okay, she got it. And there's the light arrows that we all knew were there. If you're Spec, you're also wondering at this point, what dungeon am I really gonna do first? Because you're starting to get the kits. You got magic, you've got Goron Lullaby.
Okay.
Fire arrows could be vanilla.
It's true.
And Graveyard Song being the hinted IC. So Lullaby is, 2-star.
So it is interesting. Spec with magic doesn't have light arrows. Doesn't have time for light arrows. Boo, no magic. Grabbing light arrows from now. Maybe Boo's a little confused. Like I'm here right now. Just grab it while I'm here. A little bit out of the way though.
So Spec going to the south. Looks like they're going to be doing swamp checks, which I think means that they're also going to be doing Woodfall Temple here.
Okay. Boo taking a beautiful photo of Tingle, by the way. Really captures his good side.
Yeah.
I just found out recently that in Skyward Sword, there's a plushie of Tingle on Zelda's desk. Tingle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How? It's like, how is it possible? It's incredible. Ooh, a little nice chest here on Spec's screen. Ooh.
Second bottle for Spec.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, this is the third bottle because Spec found the Clifford one. Spec found the bottle of red potion, and now Spec found this one. So Spec has 3 bottles. So that's gonna start feeling okay in terms of having to do Zora eggs later.
Yeah, he broke Tingle out of prison. That's true. He was also there origin of like Hyrule. Tingle also has a dating mini-series. I think it was a TV show. I'm not sure.
Spec not happy to see that room key.
No, not at all. Take this, Granny. Red potion. I hope it doesn't taste like cough syrup. Like I hope it just tastes like good cherry drink, like a Capri Sun. It's the generic red drink from the frozen cans. Oh no. Come on. I thought these witches could make something better than that. Alright, so Spec is Spec going to be swapped? Yeah, turning in this photo, showing Tingle's father what a magnificent accomplishment their son is, a great thing. He's so happy he gives us a piece of heart, vanilla. Spec taking the boat cruise.
It's not that slow.
You can see the pain on Spec's face, like thinking, like, where do I go? What can I do? What's next? I'm guessing they're gonna go to Woodfall right now.
Yeah, I don't really see a reason not to. Did he fail the skip?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That must have been an accident. But I gave him some time to think, you know?
It's not that slow if you don't have Goron, but if you do have Goron is definitely faster. And you get to routing that check as well.
So, just to reconfirm, Spec has 3 bottles and Boo has 2 bottles? Okay,
That's
and then
correct.
okay. I was looking at the tracker, and it says 1, but it could have been... So just making sure it was 3.
It is 3, yeah.
Okay.
I hope Shan didn't fall asleep.
It's
She
the
was
keg.
talking about potentially falling asleep.
Leave Shan alone.
Yeah, this is, I think, the latest that we have ever seen Shan awake.
Yeah, honestly. Ooh, man. It is late where Shan is. Shan is in the far future, known as Sunday. Day 4.
So Spec finding Sonata here. Spec found the non-boat archery magic. It was on ranch cows. So like we were saying, the keg being the other icy indeterminate field led to there. So
Is that a good distance? Okay, good. Oh my goodness. What did I just witness on Spec's screen? That was
was
incredible.
cool. That was really cool.
Wow. A Deku Nut maze skip recoil.
That's awesome.
That
Blue's
is,
showing us a new check here in good photograph of Lulu.
and that's just the kind of tech you're going to see from the best of the best, which these two really are some of the best of the best, and I love it.
Definitely, definitely. Number 2 and number 1 seed, folks. Grand finals of MMR Season 6.
All right, Shan going to the bathroom. Make sure not to do hand wash skip, everybody. That is an important part of the route. Boo's going to be going boohoo in a second after we found out that Evan's not going to give us anything good here.
That is the first time I've ever seen anybody do that. Just end up
Wow.
underneath the flower.
Yeah. Unfortunate. All right, this dragonfly. Are you going to be annoying? Yeah, let's just pop it and get out of here.
So yeah, Spec is gonna do Woodfall Temple here. Gonna accidentally check Soaring Tablet.
A little bit of
but
help.
in Woodfall Temple, just to summarize, we did see on Boo's screen a Romani's mask, a letter to Cafe,
Yep.
and
Gibdo.
Gibdo mask.
Mhm.
Now, only one of those things we have seen followed up on. Boo went and checked Canyon before finding out it was foolish and got a wallet. Spec having found the other wallet in Cape.
Boo doing swords school? Thought we already
Wait,
did
where
this.
was the other wallet?
Sorry, maybe I missed something. Why is Boo doing swordsman school now?
That's a good question. Boo had these opening routes were just different enough from each other that I kind of lost track of what was done and what was skipped. So it could be that this was skipped for in-game time reasons. Oh, wallet on the cow. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I was gonna say yeah, because if it was in cape, then it would be unimportant.
Yes, a reminder, please do not perform hand wash skip or the bigger shower skip. Both of those have been banned this season and all further seasons going forward. Thank you very much. Okay, so Spec going into Woodfall, and it should be much quicker than when Boo went through. Again, they have a couple more items, like especially against fighting against Odalwa.
It was in Sewer's Cage, chat's right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, Boo took a bit of time fighting the boss, for example, as Odalwa. You know, didn't have the big strength upgrade that comes from having Goron Mask. So Spec could and should be able to do this a little faster by delaying it a little bit longer.
Spec also has Great Fairy Sword.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that too. Is this a DK song?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I'm just seeing Funky Kong in my mind. Oh, fish ate some bomb cheese. All right, and Spec is going to find a ton of goodies here. There's Gibdo.
Yes, everybody go check out dk64randomizer.com. But only if you can do it without pausing the stream.
You're going to have 2 windows open at once. I know. It's a tough trick, but you have to learn to master it, everyone.
Well, not everybody's watching on desktop right now. Some people are on mobile. In which case, you might have the cool like floating video player thing.
Uh-huh.
But not everybody has that.
I have the Flip. So I can have like 2 different apps on 2 different sides of my phone, which is very nice.
Oh, that's nice, yeah. Boo seeing this bottle, knowing that they're going to need it. But is in a position here to potentially like get eggs all the way done. In fact, that looks like they're heading straight to Pinnacle Rock.
So they both have 3
Spec
bottles
did not go
right
to.
now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You have 3 bottles here, you definitely do Pinnacle Rock first.
Mm-hmm.
Because for all you know, the last bottle is somewhere here. Magicless is going to be a little bit of a time loss, though.
A little. It is kind of annoying. Oh, but we're going to save that time by not going down and staying up here, which saves on the smallest amounts of time, really. But it is very, very cool.
It all adds up, though, in the end. It all adds up.
It's a rough jump, but we're through. We're okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I would say that if Boo doesn't find something spicy here...
Oh, unfortunate. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Okay. Nice recovery.
Then Chad is right. Spec, this is kind of Spec safe.
What an excellent shot. Wow. That frog didn't even get on the wall, and it was done by Spec.
Yeah, Great Fairy Sword strats in here are tough, but they are very worth it.
Mm-hmm. Going for the targeting strats can be a little annoying, get away for the pause, but overall I think Spec did a nice fight there. Definitely a little bit quicker than Boo's. So incremental time gain here and there.
There is a chance that we have another match, yes.
Uh-huh. And for
There
that chance
was.
to happen, who has to win again?
Spec.
That's right. So everything is on the line for Spec. I mean, Boo can maybe play, a little bit more relaxed right now. They know they have another game, but they're completely unbeaten this entire tournament.
Yes. Anything can happen in Randomizer. Okay, there is a gold trim chest here in Pinnacle Rock. Speaking of anything happening, what do you think's in there?
4th bottle.
I'm gonna say Fierce Deity Mask. We can't both be right. It's Keaton Mask.
Keaton.
Perfect.
Keaton. Oh, unfortunate. Just releasing those a little too quickly on Boo's screen. Those invincibility frames lasting a bit long here. All right, let's see if Spec goes for this very nice spicy jump, I like to call it. No spicy jump here. Why even risk it?
There's no reason to. That would have been so sick if the first try.
There we go. Speaking of Fox time, I guess there are like murmurs and things going around talking about a new Star Fox-esque game coming.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Very much in more of a spiritual successor, not Star Fox itself, but very close to it. I don't know. I've been hearing some things about it. I'm very excited. I'm a big fan of Star Fox. There's the letter there for Spec. Boo. Dropping some eggs. The thing about the eggs is that it's not just dropping them in. It's watching them fall. That's really like, really, Nintendo? Like each one? Time for Star Fox Odyssey? Ooh.
Honestly, I wonder if that should be the next like speed up. Is like not having to watch the little
yeah, like that would be a nice little thing, right?
Scene.
And I think there was a boss on Spec's screen, but blink and you miss it, and Spec's done with Woodfall.
Was there a boss?
You know, there's conflicting evidence about if there was a boss here.
Alright, well, Spec, having beaten Odolwa, is going to get Elegy on Blue Warp. So in terms of what we need left to beat the game, we've got to do eggs, which Boo is currently doing. We have got to get one other song check, which is Elder Goron, right?
Yes.
And we've got to find fire and ice arrows.
Also, what am I listening to on Boo's screen? This is Zora's Domain? Or is it Zora's
It's
Fountain?
Zora's Domain, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, sung by Creamia and the gang?
Yeah.
Unironically, Shane, Odalwa is a really, really cool fight. If you just fight Odalwa only as Deku, it's a legitimate fight. It's cool. It's like, wow, there's mechanics here. But
Yeah.
you almost never see it. Yeah, a Deku only Odalwa is super scary because one hit and it's pretty much all over, which makes it a lot more fun. Boo doesn't have GFS, so yeah, that fight takes about half a second longer.
Where was Great Fairy's sword again?
That's a great question. Oh, and
Because
Spec.
wherever it was, Spec is definitely not regretting going there.
You're not regretting having magic and finally going here.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you drink milk underwater?
You can drink milk underwater. You can.
Okay. Okay, that's an MMR thing to be sure, though.
Oh, couple. Oh, right.
Couples, okay.
You can dump a bottle of water underwater. Yes, you can. I don't think you can dump everything.
Some things you definitely can't.
Can you drink milk underwater IRL? If you try hard enough and you have a straw.
I think, yeah, if you had it in a bottle of some sort, you know, I think then maybe. But I'm actually not sure with the pressure, you know, depending on how deep underwater you are. I don't know.
Yeah, if you can, if you are physically capable of swallowing water underwater without breathing it, then you can do the same thing to milk. You can.
Oh my goodness. That's cool.
Alright, Boo running into this Goron mask here.
Yeah, no, watching Boo hookshot through those barrels to the hookshot chest, it's something you normally never usually see, but I loved it. Very cool.
Yeah, I love that trick. Drinking milk underwater. Captain's Hat was here in PFI, so Boo is going to run into that too.
Yeah, very, very soon, I believe. So here they are, both with Woodfall done, both getting eggs at the exact same time. Spec having the advantage of having, you know, Lullaby. What else really? Oh, and the Captain's Mask.
Yeah, and having the Captain's being what led to Lullaby. So having already done that, time that they don't have to spend.
Speaking
they're
of,
definitely going to have a faster eggs than Boo.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to catch up in that way.
Mm-hmm. So, like, even though Spec was a little bit behind, they found items in the right way to make this later part of the route much faster.
Definitely. The only question really is, where are these fire and ice arrows? Because we've basically satisfied all of our hints. The only thing is, like, do lights lead to something? Does Lullaby lead to something?
I swear, if they're both in Great Bay Temple.
Yeah, if I understand correctly, they don't have to. They're just 2-star on their own.
So Link's been a fish. Link's been a Goron. He's flown on birds. He's ridden a horse. He's gone in a boat. What's next for him? I feel like every game he has like some awesome new form of transportation. I guess in Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild you can make airplanes at that point, but like, what's he going to be riding in next? Space. God, yes.
Space.
Zelda, Zelda Galaxy.
We sent Mario to space. We gotta send Link to space.
We already saw the plans in the bomb shop room. There are rockets that are going to space.
They already did a low gravity level in Tears of the Kingdom.
Balloons, yes. Balloons, yes. Flying around with Tingle. That would be great. Yeah, he's already on a train. You know, like, what are you going to do? A submarine? I mean, maybe deep underwater? Splunking Link? That wouldn't be a horrible idea. But a Zelda space game, yeah. It might be a little much, but you know what? At this point, what's next? Something I always thought.
Taking a quick detour to room, finding nothing, but also going to do grandma stories while he's here.
Yeah, I believe Boo already did the grandma stories.
I believe so.
Yeah. Something I thought was interesting was, you know, we get a loft wing. You know, we can fly, and we get a horse, but we've never actually had a Epona with wings. I always thought that'd be cool, like an Epona Pegasus concept. If it's like a god-like horse, like, let's make that next step. Alright, so Spec getting a little mask there, and that's it. And decides to go north. A Zelda horse racing game. That'd be interesting. We've had an archery game.
I had a feeling Spec was going to try to go to Snowhead. Deciding not to do Elder Goron in advance, though. Even though we absolutely can. Oh, wait. Lens technically locks that, right? Yes,
Does
because you need the hot water. So technically the hot water logically requires lens.
I thought this in the season lens was no longer a logical requirement for Path to Snowhead.
No, there's a couple of things that lens no longer locks, but Elder Goron,
Maybe it's just the pillar.
you need the lens to get the hot water for Elder Goron. So we either need that or we need the ice arrows in order to get them out of. Oh, for Darmani?
A little chest here for Spec. Bigger
Mountain
bombs.
Village climb. Yeah, so getting up to the place where hot water is, right? Still requires lens. I understand that correctly? Okay. So yeah, we either need to find the lens or we need to find the ice arrows in order to get hot water from the well. Or we just need to straight up find fire arrows. Any of those things will put Elder Goron in logic.
Didn't see that right. That was a bomb-locked bomb bag.
Correct?
Is Spec prepping for well? I mean, they both have Gibdo at this point. They're thinking maybe that's the way.
Yeah, I think if you're Spec and you're headed towards Snowhead, you're also thinking about Elder Goron much like we are. And so you're thinking about how you're going to get that check done in the event that fire arrows aren't found. And, you know, it's not the worst. If one way or another it's out of logic, I think it's not the worst play to, like, try and route well in so that it's not something that's on your mind later. Especially if we have the tools to do it in reverse out of logic. We've got the light arrows, so we just got to pick them up. We just don't have fire arrows. That's the annoying part.
All right, climbing up this can be a little tough, especially right here with that little hop. Oh, Spec manages to hold on, getting a full Goron roll all the way up. It's a small thing, but it is tough. Like, you can lose a ton of time if you mess that up.
And we also have the wallet to get Blue Potion. It looks like it's vanilla New Wave. So Oath will be on Elder Goron then.
Yep. Okay, so Spec, the first one to the second dungeon, which I gotta be honest, I was not fully expecting that. That's what we love about a good rando, right? So here we are.
Indeed. Now, Spec cannot beat this dungeon unless he is correct that fire arrows are vanilla. But Boo is also headed this direction, so Boo may also be thinking the same thing.
If we get ice arrows in here.
Yeah. Eagles cannot have Oath because Mirror Shield was ruled foolish by an important count hint for a different item.
Okay. A little Goldie chest here. Thank you for the milk. Has there ever been chocolate milk in a Zelda game? I don't think so.
Yeah, so as Saberstorm is explaining, yeah, the Bunny Hood was in Cabe, but we already knew that Cabe IC was for for light arrows, or we found that out right after that.
Begin asking the big question. Has there ever been chocolate in a Zelda game? Also another great question. I don't think so.
Nothing in here so far on Spec's side.
Okay, yeah, Spec rushing through. It looks like Boo's in the north now, too, in the Twin Islands.
Yeah, this is Boo's first time in the north, so they will have a lot of cleanup to do here. Oh, here's a gold chest. Fingers crossed. What is it? It's ice arrows.
It was ice arrows! Oh, yeah, I think you're right sometimes.
There's that Ocean Deed that we were talking about. Boo is now aware that Ken is foolish, so that will not be checked. Oh, this I have not seen before. That misses.
That is so tough. Like, why do they just do the big bomb jump? They have bombs. They have Link. They have little legs. Wow, that is so difficult. And I don't even know how much time that actually saves, realistically. That's crazy. That Spec went for that.
Go big or go home. It's grand finals. Do the peak.
Spec, you are a mad lad, and we love you for that.
If you're Spec, I think Spec is really wanting to find the 4th bottle because they've already been to Fortress once, and they, I think, did not turn in the egg.
Oh,
wait, did they turn the egg? What did they do? What did they do with the egg? Did they turn it in or did they cycle?
I think they turned it in. I think Spec is still planning to go do all the eggs.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess you don't need the 4th bottle at that point.
All right, Boo just got a brand new Ford, a blue Ford, beautiful. Oh my goodness, that was a very nice shield on Boo's screen. I'm gonna go for a little hook shot here. There it is.
So that Mountain Deed being in the Mountain Deed being on Fire Arrow chest. That is something that we can go check. That spin attack, we're not gonna get that.
It's a nice to have, but yeah, not needed.
Not worth doing this trick. That Mountain Deed can absolutely have fires. Folks, is it time to open a bet?
Is it time?
It's time. We need to know. Chat, where are those fire arrows?
Ladies and gentlemen, please form a single file line. The casino is opening.
This power. Yep, remind us of our foolish locations. Remind us of our way of the heroes. We need to know where those fire arrows are.
I feel like it always comes down to fire arrows. Like, how does this keep happening?
Really? In Season 6, the fire arrows are the spiciest one. The spiciest
Very
item.
spicy. It's a spicy toothpick.
There's a lot of places where they can be, and they will be in a lot of stupid places. Alright, bets are open. Please get your bets in. Where the heck are these fire arrows?
And where's it gonna be? Is it gonna be in the well? Is it gonna be at Wart? Is it gonna be in the middle of Great Bay? Who knows?
Thank you for the raid, Death King 2, Death King MMR runner, friend of the stream. Thank you for raiding. You are joining at a very particularly fun moment. We're trying to find fire arrows. It's a fire arrow casino. What else is new in Season 6? Fire arrow casino. Grand finals between Spec and Boo. Really solid race so far. Solid gameplay from both of our runners.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of great tricks being found on both sides of the screen. It's been a lot of fun. Boo, what is Boo doing over here? Are they going to Graveyard?
Yeah, I mean, they've already been here once, but it was without the captain's hat. So they need to actually get the important item here, which is the song.
Yeah, so they're going to get Goron here, it looks like. Yeah, Spec with the remaining hours of day 3, as we thought. Gonna get the rest of these eggs and just finish up and go play a song to a couple of Zora babies.
So because we're looking for fire arrows, we can't rule out Mirror Shield chest, though, can we?
Good question.
We just have to do the well really annoyingly. Because there's no way to do it truly backwards.
Really?
That's my bet.
All right, Spec going in here, grabbing this final leg. At least I think it's the final leg. Boo with a nice little hop over here. Still no great fairing sword on Boo's screen, right?
Yeah, never did Gorman race.
Oh, interesting.
Never-
so, yeah, well, Spec made a complete mockery of this guy. Yeah, we're going in for Goron strats. We're going to see some very, very tense jumps here. Get ready.
Indeed.
No. Interesting. Wow. The
Okay.
movement. Oh. Wow.
The movement.
Wow. The spacing. Oh my god, that was glorious. You see, that looks so easy, but you have no idea. Like a micrometer away, it could have been over.
Wow. Awesome stuff from Boo. Alright, so Spec scooping up those last 3 eggs, gonna go for Vanilla New Wave. And have pretty much the entire seed open. You get to this point, you grab those light arrows, and then you make your bet. Where do you think the fire arrows are?
Yeah, honestly.
Are they in GBT? Are they in Weld? Are they in Shrine? Stone Tower Temple is foolish, but are they in Stone Tower?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just thinking they're going to be in the Great Bay. You know, somewhere over there. They're just going to be hiding out.
Could they be on... No, they can't be on Castle Pillar, can they? That's fire arrow locked.
Boo, back at the pineapple. This must be deja vu. Oh no, this pineapple's the worst. Yeah, Boo not having any arrows, which I think is overall just a better strat. Yeah, going in with a little stick. Oh, it hurts.
What was here again?
I don't know, but we were definitely here. What is...
It was an...
More
Oh, that's where
keg.
Keg was!
Got it.
We don't need to spend 50 rupees.
Okay, Spec
Would
getting
the
that
fire
song.
arrows just be chilling on Bank 2? We know they're not on Andrew and Cafe, because that's an always hand. It looks like Spec is gonna bet GBT.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, they still haven't picked up the light arrows, right?
No, Spec does not have light arrows. But Boo is about to get magic at last. Wow. Nice. Nice sounds there. Yeah, I thought Bank 2
Spec
was
not
done.
even gonna take a picture of Lulu.
Interesting, interesting.
Spec did Lulu photo? I thought Boo did Lulu photo.
Uh-oh.
Did both of them do Lulu photo?
No, I don't think so. Spec lining up the water wheel. Jump. Looks good. Nice. The finale. Glorious. Very nicely done.
Let's go. Nice job.
So Boo did pick up magic there.
Nobody has been to, for another example, the Milk Bar yet. They could be chilling there.
Could be. Right, Spec defying gravity. Just float on up there. Very nicely done.
Yeah,
And
I
a
think
very
this
nice
play makes a
move.
lot of sense because Spec probably feels a little bit behind on progression at this point, and you can do a trick to skip fire arrows in here, so you can still beat this temple even though it's
You
out of
absolutely
logic.
can. And
You just
knowing
have to
Spec,
ignore anything that you
yeah.
find on Gjord
Mm-hmm.
or past waterfall room, really.
Yeah, knowing Spec, I got a good feeling that they'll be able to do it, no problem. Ooh, getting onto this platform from that platform is just so oddly annoying. Like, you think it'd be very easy, but to do it fast and quick, it's never clean.
On the other hand, Boo seems to be going for out of logic Elder Goron via the Darmani grave.
Nice dive on Spec screen.
So, what does this really get you? Because you can't heal Darmani, nor do you need to in this seed. You can do the smithy, though. And with Boo's in-game time, that might be what they're plotting. You can check a couple of things here in the north.
Alright, Spec sees a gold chest here. Is this it? Is this the item we're looking for? Gara hood, okay.
Now, that is not Ikana locked Ikana, is it?
So.
Yeah, no, only one wallet was foolish. So technically the only thing that is ruled out is Bank 3.
Lots of gold chests
and
in this room.
anything A&M purchase, yeah, anything requiring 2 wallets.
So, nice chest here. Unfortunately, rising up too early and missed a jump to get down here. Boo getting, was it Oath?
Yep,
Fierce Deity!
Enjoy Fierce Deity Mask on Spec.
Wow.
So, yeah, did Boo do that Hot Spring Water Grotto, or did they just go straight for the Goron?
Oh, Spec missed this jump again. So I was looking at Specs the entire time. A lot of hype things going on over there. Getting big, man. This jump's a little difficult. Oh, but they got it this time. Okay. Checking out this other gold chest over here. There it is!
There it is!
Wow. Called it.
All right.
Called it. What do I win?
Now,
where's my new Kia?
Now, yeah, who bet GBT? Congrats. You win.
You win a brand new blue Fork Focus.
Can we go ahead and call
by
in go
Shan.
mode for Spec? Because he knows where light arrows are. He knows where Oath is. He's just got to execute.
Mm-hmm.
So Spec being in, I guess no mode. If we want to go through all of the proper, if we want to be proper about it, he is in no mode.
He is in no mode with a capital K.
And so this being Spec's race to lose.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
If
oh.
Boo can somehow catch up. Wow.
I'm literally crying. That's beautiful to see executed well.
That's crazy.
Had fire arrow, said, you know what? Hold my Chateau Romani.
Technically, Boo is making the right decision by going to Snowhead, because they'll find ice arrows, and ice arrows will lead them in a kind of an indirect way to fire arrows. But it all comes down to whether or not that is enough to catch up.
I gotta say, Spec's movement in this dungeon has been superb. You see that gold chest there? Doesn't even want to bother. They know they have what they need.
Yep, don't even need anything else. Just pick up your light arrows, pick up your oath, go beat the game.
Right, so really, Boo just needs to go to Great Bay Temple ASAP, and if they just focus on temples, they're not that far behind.
No.
Nice jump there.
Oh, the time of day is another thing to consider, because yeah, Spec has already done the longest dungeon. So yeah, all he needs to do is invert. Maybe not even.
Maybe. All right, we have the big man. And how do you like to prepare your fried George?
Over easy.
I prefer sushi myself.
So ice arrows were in Snowhead, so they're literally right here.
Mm-hmm. So Boo's gonna get these and go, aha, banana. Yeah, some nice George sushi sounds good right about now. All right, Boo's racing, going for this jump right here. Easy peasy. Axel talking about DK64 Rando like it's one of their ex-wives.
Once again, go check out TK64Randomizer.com, but only if you can do it without pausing the stream.
Uh-huh, you don't need a lens to find that one. Oh no, the big butt bomb from Boo was just a little too early. Wasted a little bit of time, but it should be over right about now. Right, here's Spec picking up the light arrows as we knew Spec would. Doing so with arrows and not getting absolutely bodied down there like Boo did. That was it was a painful scene.
Yeah, there's the light arrows. Now Spec just needs to do Elder Goron, do 2 dungeons. I once again find myself wondering if Shan fell asleep.
Most likely. Alright, Spec over here, gonna grab this song. They got fire arrows.
Oh, about a completely different randomizer? I can't believe you are admitting to cheating on your randomizer with a different randomizer.
Alright, so Spec talking to the old man Goron here. Boo bought some beans.
Yeah, that sounds like Shan's headphones died. Alright, Oath for Spec. If that is not Go mode, I don't know what is.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, it is Go mode. Alright, the big button has been pressed and Spec is on their way. They're going to roll up the mountain. They had a little bit of trouble the first time. Let's see if they can one-shot it this time.
And Boo, unfortunately, sealing their terrible fate.
Oh no.
Going to look for fire arrows in Snowhead Temple. Oh wait,
Maybe
no. They're not gonna pillage this. They're not gonna pillage this. This is hinted foolish.
Yeah, they're just going to go to the top, grab the owl, and realize, oh, I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, no time lost yet.
Yeah. They are furiously going through. This is going to be a pretty quick race. Spec with this nasty hook shot. Probably the worst hook shot in the game, I'll be honest. Getting this one right here, it's just diabolical.
Indeed, but it can be done. Bean boozled. Is that what they call those, like, those ones that, like, could be one flavor, could be the other?
Bean Boozled? Yeah, I think that's what they are called.
Yeah.
Or it could be Birdie Bots every flavored beans. Alright, yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a runaway with Spec right now. Just really depends what Boo does right here. This is the make or break. Ooh. Not looking good.
Not gonna hit the owl. Oh, yes, gonna hit the owl?
We're going to hit the owl, but oh, Spec with a very nice jump there. Always a little scary.
Yeah. Not gonna go to uninverted. So, yeah, correct play number 1. Invert the temple.
Nice there on Spec's screen.
Yep, going for the bean checks. Gonna get bean baited. Oh no, the misclick. What are you gonna water that with? Oh, storm. Right, we have storms.
The sky?
Right, we have storms.
or Boo's tears.
Oh,
One
true,
or the
yeah.
other.
Big fat nothing.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Boo just falling a little bit further behind. He's thinking.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Clock Town. Uh-oh.
Lockdown. Oh, Spec, that was a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, honestly, the crying mask should water beans. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that would be funny.
I would honestly love that so much. Spec is going to be fighting the GOAT, while Boo considers chess shop game and decides, no. Gonna shoot some eyes, show real tears falling, it seems here.
Alright, to reiterate for chat, fire arrows were in GBT.
Nice strat there on Specs, waiting for the bomb, lining it up, finishing off with Great Fairy Sword. Really nice strat.
Ice arrows in Snowhead, fire arrows in Great Bay.
Yeah, I called that like an hour ago. Funny how it works.
I blinked and missed Goat.
Yeah, no, it was incredible. They placed down a bomb, Goat tripped into a
Yep.
Great Fairy Sword 5 times in a row and disappeared.
Yep. He ran into my sword. He ran into my sword 5 times.
Makes me wonder if, having Fierce Deity there, is that... Yeah, I guess it's not faster than just using the Great Fairy Sword and Bomb strat. I don't know. It's like Boo is just kind of pinballing around right now.
Yeah, what's the
Are we farming money?
Here?
What is...
Oh, Gorman race.
Gorman, okay. Yeah, this wasn't routed in earlier, so
Yeah.
bit of a shame.
This is only going to lead them to a Great Fairy Sword that they're going to wish they had 2 hours ago.
And Spec making their way up Ikana, though they haven't been here yet. Let's see how Boo's Gorman race was. I didn't see the Specs, but an excellent time is around a 48. If you can get around a 48, that is incredible. So far, staying on the inside, not getting the best luck from the Gorman brothers, but nice carrot management. Ooh, a little bit of a slowdown there. Still gonna be a very respectable time. Wow.
Welcome in,
very
Sky
respectable.
Goro. Welcome in, Sky Goro. Thank you for the sub.
Hey, Sky.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, so first getting the couples mask, and then of course trading the couples mask for the GFS.
Doesn't have good time of day for that currently. At least. Yeah, I know. So, gonna decide to go to GBT.
Oh, that Keese
Ooh.
is the worst. Oh
That's
my
not the
goodness.
worst one. That's not the worst one.
Yeah. But in general, the fire keys here are just diabolical. Especially like,
They really are.
turn
Especially
into,
if you happen to be a Zora.
yeah, Zora or Deku by accident, whatever. All right, so Boo is going to be going into Great Bay Temple, and I gotta say, Spec's Great Bay was nearly flawless. It was truly a sight to see.
Indeed.
Setting up the Goron water wheel here. Nice. Here comes the flip, and we're over. Nice.
Shan, thank you for admitting to all of us that you have Prime. Doing the morally correct thing and giving some of that money away from Jeff Bezos.
Very nice on Boo's screen. Doing a little fly fishing there. Okay, and now Spec is finally in inverted. Setting this trick up here. Very nice.
Oh!
Oh, look at the rage on his face. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, he thinks he's about to lose. You can kind of see it getting to him. Every second counts in his eyes.
Yeah, so there's a
little
million
does he
strats.
little does he know how ahead he is.
There's a couple different strats of setting that bomb up. I know at least 3 or 4 different ways, and he was going for the mid-air retarget. And yeah, sometimes when it doesn't hit right, yeah.
Incredible. He pounded his freaking desk. He was mad. But as we cross the 2-hour mark, friends, we're going to take another moment to thank all of the wonderful people that put this restream together. You are watching Majora's Mask Season 6 Grand Finals between #1 seed Spec and #2 seed Boo. Boo having 1 win in the overall best of 3 from earlier in the bracket, so Spec being the clear winner of this race will force a Game 3. So look forward to that tomorrow at the same time, 6 p.m. Our restreamer today is Shenanbread, who also rolled today's seed. She's also in the tracker cages along with Saberstorm and Tumultak. I'm Neuronomicon, and with me in the booth is Brando.
Hey. Yeah, it's been an absolutely great race. And yeah, just to reiterate, Boo did win like the finals of the winners, and then Spec came back and rallied through losers to come back here in the grand finals. And Boo about to get is this the big man? No, it's fire arrows and the big man. Yeah, getting them both.
Yeah, we already had the big man, yeah.
Yep.
Big man is acquired.
Lining up this jump here. Oh no, the water Deku Babas are horrible.
You're right, I shouldn't jinx it. Anything can still happen. But this is definitely Spec's race to lose. He is all set up to force a Game 3 here. We're talking facetiously. He's forcing a bracket reset is what he's forcing.
Mm-hmm.
Because Spec has already been eliminated once. Boo needs to be eliminated twice in order to meet with a terrible fate.
Yeah. One of these races will not see day 4.
Yep. And like I said, this has already been scheduled. Tomorrow, Sunday, at the same time as this race. 6 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so looks like Spec's doing this with the big man. But we do have our bow here. Nice, Boo. Going for this trick here. And oh, I love to see it. Very clean.
That's crazy. That's
Both,
insane.
yeah, both ratios getting that trick is awesome. See, has Spec been practicing twin mold?
Oh, I have.
Yeah. Alright, big man.
Oh, nice job.
Nice. Okay.
Hey, that's one worm down. That's clean.
And with that, Boo is pretty much go mode at this point as well. Underwater cow is just a strange thing to hear. I believe manta rays are considered the cows of the ocean. Manatees. Thank you very much, chat.
And that is twin mold defeated on Spec's side. So, just one thing remains. Now, we have been listening to Boo's music all race. Can we get some ears on this Majora music? Want to see what it rolls here.
All right. And with that, Spec has all the masks ready to go, and now just the end.
Yes, Boo got fire arrows.
Yep.
Along with Fierce Deity Mask. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say it. Shen, thank you so much for being alive. Thank you so much for staying up so late to make this grand finals happen.
Yeah, absolutely. With that, Spec is here, going straight to the tree. Boo
Yeah, who's the
doing
restreamer tomorrow? Is it you again, or is it somebody else?
Alright, let's see how clean this fight's going to be on Spec's screen. It is Specs to lose, but against Majora, and with the big man, oh man, it's really in their hands now. We'll see.
Someone else can do it.
Okay, Spec literally just doing a prayer there. Seeing that Boo hasn't finished yet, they're thinking, I'm still in this, I'm still in this, I'm still in this. Right. Easy first phases of Majora's there.
I might be able to track tomorrow, but I can't restream, so... I don't know.
Okay. Oh, and there goes the Deoxys mode of Majora, and yeah, it's all but over now. Here it is. Here comes Wrath. A couple of quick strikes and it should be over. And there it is. Your winner of the round one of the grand finals is Spec. You can see him. He's so excited.
We can see him.
Let's go. Let's go.
He was so sure that Boo was going to come in and clutch it.
Snipe it, yeah.
And Boo will not choose to finish. Boo will go ahead and forfeit.
Good. You know, rest yourself up. Don't mess with, like, you know, doing the rest of it if you don't need to.
And we are joined in the booth by Spec. GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Oh my god, what was the swing item? Was it Zora Mask or something? Holy.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because that, you know, Boo kind of had a lot of, like, early game luck when it came to things like finding their bow early, finding bombs early, finding, you know, going ahead and doing progression early. But when you found that Zora Mask, suddenly the tides really shifted because you were able to do a lot of, you know, more important stuff. You went, you know, to Fortress. You found, you know, at that point we knew that X was required, so, you know, that was good information. And then the Goron Mask really sealed the deal. So, you know, Boo was able to, like, keep a pretty consistent pace, but it was definitely your race for sure.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I was going to say, you got both Zora Mask and Goron Mask super early, far before Boo, and I think that was the big change, just getting both of those masks and just launching ahead. Because, yeah, like Neuro said, Boo definitely had the early lead. We could see a lot of emotions coming out of you, and you didn't even realize how much time you were gaining with these small little things, and yeah, you just did fantastically.
I guess the paper on the Desperate North trip really sealed the deal. I knew it could be swingy, but I was like, I don't know, maybe Boo just, you know, finds a way, because it's tough. Cycle to Toilet Hand, you kind of have to pre-route it, similar to Kamado or something. But wow, on the first cycle, it all started when I forgot to set midnight meeting, and I had to, like, you know, kind of patch up the wait until midnight and whatnot, which was really nice to have to do, right? And something slipped off my mind, because, you know, as I was not getting the bottle, I was like, I'm just gonna stay in Clock Town and do it that way. Road to Swamp was foolish. That was a big factor.
Yep.
I was like, I'm just not even gonna take that exit at all, and just, you know, in the future possibly just plow through, as, you know, I guess that ended up happening. But it's like there was nothing, just no items. And when I went to do the couple mini games, it was like, bro, am I gonna do this in one go, or am I gonna actually do Gorman Bros race? Because at that point, if I just skipped on Gorman Bros race, it's like, what am I even doing? Just so few checks left, and, you know, so likely to have something. So I did a patched up version of that as well. And my initial intention was, like, you know, Gorman Bros race into ranch, read the hints and such. And last minute, I'm like, no, I'm just not gonna go to ranch, because there's a very likely... First of all, the roof check wasn't in logic, so I was like, screw it. And, you know, with the powder keg, possible way of the hero, you know, Goron ranch in the future, blah blah blah. So I'm like, just enter Great Bait. And I, you know, just whenever you do these kind of things, I'm like, mate, am I really just gonna go try to bank the one item in Zora Cape? And, you know, no bottle for Lab Fish, and then you go to Zora Cape and there's nothing. The couple's mask in the Mayor was kind of irritating, because I had to keep the in-game time. Because, you know, back to Clock Town, I was gonna start hide and seek, and after doing hide and seek, I was gonna go to East Clock Town, do Mayor, and then play double time, which is, you know, it's not nice. And, like, you know, doing day 2 strat for day 3 playground accidentally, and, you know, getting the hook shot, and I'm like, bro, I don't have. I was gonna exit north immediately, but I don't have Scarecrow. What do I even do? And the South Clocktown big chest slipped my mind too. I just what do I do? What do I do? And then I just soared to try to bank Zora Cape again, which kind of half worked, I guess. For the information, 2 really good pieces of information. And the north trip, that was a lucky break, I guess. And then all this time, it slipped my mind that, I have a song route because I have the bow and the Deku Mask this whole time in Swamp. I was deep in Pirate Fortress when I remembered this. I was like,
okay,
this could be going very wrong, I guess. But, it's like, get Zora, do the very few, hull checks. I had Picto Box, it was nice, but, ran out of gas, and it's like, am I really gonna go to PF? It's not so terrible, I could get bailed, maybe 1 bottle Goro Mask. And
so you mentioned you were worried about making the wrong choice, going the wrong way, but a lot of these choices were the right way. I saw right before Majora you giving a little prayer. Were you worried that Boo was going to snipe you at the last second? Did you feel like you were behind the whole time?
It's very interesting because when I got Goro Mask, I didn't feel like, this is a very early place for a Goro Mask, because Boo, if Boo went all the way
shot chess.
Yeah, because if Boo went all the throughout the song way, like the how awkwardly I did things, it's like I'm not even saving time here. I'm just getting back in the game. That was what I thought, and yeah, it popped into my mind that only if Boo missed out on Zora Mask, I have a big lead. But it's like, did Boo really just not get that, in any shape or form, any sequencing possible? It's like I feel like it's just gonna be close because in the later part of the seed, like you had a few dilemmas. It's like, do you dip Snowhead Temple confirmed, having at least 1 item? Do you do that sooner or later? And then there's an Ikana entry and Secret Shrine. All of a sudden, the Gibdo Mask made it so, and the Ice Arrow made it so that the Goron song was unlocked. So it's like, I don't want to go to Shrine, so I have to take the dip and blah blah. Like right around that spot, you couldn't do things too much different, really, unless you steamroll to the Shrine or Well or something really dumb. So that's what I was like, any kind of normal route that just got Zora Mask. I mean, it's like really close. I could lose to like 1 or 2 minutes, and those being literally the mistakes I made in time sequencing. I started to Clocktown, and I'm like, Bank 2, which I carefully planned, and the mini game. And when I went to do the Grandma Stories, I was like, bro, I have to do the day 2 stuff. So why am I even here? So it's like time loss. I'm like, frustrating,
Speaking of things that didn't have time loss, I gotta say that Deku Nut Maze Skip recoil, I've not seen that very often. That was really nice. And just overall,
That was the wrong strat. I'm supposed to do a side hop and kind of change my angle. I just got the ledge grab and a damage, so I was like, turn left, do it straight, and adjust mid-air. And from that angle you could really see the nuts, so I was like, this was a little bit easier than I thought the backup would be. Got a really recoil, really good distance.
Love that. And then all of Great Bay Temple I thought was textbook. Like every single thing you did there was a marvel to watch. Really nicely done.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because, as I come into these races, because I haven't been playing much, but I think I'm doing the, the rice and beans, warm-up derusting. I have like a dolphin save state that is basically all the individual tricks in Great Bay Temple. That has always been my warm-up. Because it's like, if I warm up that, I think I can, line up a backwalk or something. And then, there's twin mode. I think my 1 cycle blue is good. If I don't get the final hours lag, but it's fine. And then it's like dry arrow twin mode, do some Majora low equip, 40 stab drills. That's all the, the stuff I warm up basically. So it's really nice that it's coming along. The green valve is coming along nicely. The boss key jump, as I was warming up, I was like, maybe I don't have it today. And I have like a couple of misses, but it was whatever.
Oh, overall really good. So the Great Fairy Sword, I think actually helped you a lot. You know, you talk about going to the mayor, getting that early, a lot of the stretch you're able to do. Those are things that Boo wasn't able to do, and those things just helped a lot. I think the only like really big mistakes I saw from your side, if any at all, were just like some of the early game routing wasn't ideal until you got Zora and then just launched ahead. And I think there was one part where you didn't have magic and you were literal fish food inside Pirate's Fortress, where fish were eating you alive. I'm like, is Spec gonna die here? Other than that, it was really good.
It's funny because it looks like you're gonna get eaten to death, and I almost did that. But it's usually like you just go up taking damage. It's like no big deal. What am I gonna do? Just stop to shoot them? You know, that might lose more time. But yeah, that was a little bit frightening when it happened, but it went fine.
And that, speaking of magic, that's another thing that we were like scratching our heads about, because we got the hinted one on boat archery, and we were thinking like, when are they gonna do boat archery? You know, who's gonna commit to it? And then you committed to the keg, and we were like, oh yeah, there we go. You definitely did that way earlier, and so yeah, it was without magic for quite a while. They did eggs without magic, so like they did all Pinnacle Rock with no magic. They did like the like with no magic. They did, yeah. I don't even remember like how like big the gap was. I mean, the other thing we were talking about the Zora mask, and like you know, the thing about that is that Boo had a much longer cycle one than you, and they never went north. You know, the paper that they ended up using, you know, at the very end of their like, you know, hour-long cycle one was the letter to Cafe out of Woodfall Temple. So yeah, it's one of those things where like, yeah, they routed in their progression, but I don't, you know, yeah, the progression ended up kind of delaying some of the like IC stuff. It delayed some of the like other things that like come out of like kind of rushing your cycle, because you know the Skull Kid's progression too. So like even just knowing that the storms was there, you were kind of able to like in a way that like I feel like doesn't happen super often. You were able to kind of lay out the songs in your head and be like, okay, yeah, here's where Oath is, here's where, you know, here's what I need to do. Eggs is definitely required. Let's go check in on that, you know. And so yeah,
I mean, the bunny hood was really nice. Yeah.
That too, yeah. That was so funny finding the bunny hood and being like,
yeah.
Is that the IC? And then immediately the light arrows. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I think it was funny that both you guys found light arrows super early, and then, as is the case, Fire Arrow Casino. So, Spec, you lost out of the first bracket, came back, rallied in the losers bracket, and now we're again here tomorrow for the grand finals. How are you feeling about tomorrow?
I'm just feeling, you know, I guess neutrally good. I just have a kind of a pleasant feeling, really. It's like, you know, even when these mistakes happen, it's like not every single run I'm gonna route perfectly, and you know, there's the luck factor, and you know, even bails out sometime, but it's like, you know, all this time I know what I'm doing, and you know, warming up is really good and gets you back, and you know, you go do the things you've done several times. Several times you've been in those places like, yeah, I have to think on the spot, and maybe things are not gonna go your way, but you've been in this spot where you have to kind of claw it back up and reroute and etc. And it's like, you know, it's pretty much that. I've been there. I have a pleasant feeling, you know, gonna warm up a little bit, and yeah, as a certain video game boss would say, one more time, one more game.
Well, thank you, Spec. Thank you to Boo, who I hope is lurking in chat at least. Well played, both of you. Really wonderful execution, a great race, and congrats, Spec, on forcing a Game 3. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Yeah, awesome job. Both racers, honestly, awesome job.
I absolutely agree. That was definitely a race. I can't really say much, to be honest. Then I'm kind of.
What time is it for you?
2 a.m. Almost 2 a.m.
It's almost 2 a.m. for you. All right,
yeah,
let's get Shan to bed.
Yeah, so congrats and GG Spec. You're definitely clawing back, getting a little bit of revenge from your first match with Boo. So it's going to be interesting to see the next match tomorrow. I probably not covering it because I'm tired, but we will be getting a restream on for you tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow, same time?
Same time tomorrow, so
Same place.
yeah, same time, same place. So it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is 11 p.m. UTC. Well, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna raid into someone who's playing what looks like Majora's Mask for the first time. We will see you guys tomorrow at 11 p.m. for technically round 3 of Spec versus Boo. However, for Grands, it is round 2. So very exciting. And it will be the final match of Season 6, where we will then go into hibernation and sleep, because we've had Mystery and Season 6 back-to-back to each other. So, bedtime. Yes. But yes, we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, I expect a good race tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you to all of the volunteers today. So, to Brando and Neuro for putting on such great commentary. For Tom and Saber supporting in the tracker cages with me. And I'm Shenanbred. I was the restreamer, the seed roller, and one of your trackers for today. I am now going to go cuddle my IKEA shock in bed, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your days. Make sure you go and give this person some support. They just finished Snowhead Temple, so yeah, make sure you give them some love. Blaha challenge accepted. I have 3. How many do you have? But yeah, I will see you guys later.
Great race.
Bye.
Good night.